Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Global Philosophy.
Hold on, we're gonna start over.
Started?
Yes, we're gonna start over. Hold on, we got you.
We're going to start again, okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes,
Okay, we need you to look at your monitor, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Here we go.
okay. Smile, huh?
Okay, let's get ready to get started. Here we go.
They're going final now.
We're gonna start over one more time. Here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Global Philosophy Television Network. I'm pleased to bring a new special topic today, autism awareness that is ever increasing in our country. And we have a very special guest coming and speaking about this topic, which many of us do not understand, do not know. Many of them are suffering without the adequate therapy. And for all these things that we're going to understand what is autism in particular. Today we have a special guest, Dr. Yuli Chetupalli. He is an emergency physician in San Francisco Bay, and is specializing in the technology and clinical research, and also is looking at the latest technology that's available to find some type of cure for this disease as well. And we also have a special guest, Esther Kuchipudi. She's an attorney from New Jersey. She's raising a mother. She's a mother of raising an artistic child, and she'll give us all what it entails, how the family cope-ups in raising, what are their needs, and how they are coping up. Both of them are coming specially to talk to our viewers. As you know, Global Philosophy Television has been in emerging technologies, and this is one of the emergency technology, but this is also a problem, epidemic problem. Is there a cure for autism? We're going to talk to these doctors and also to the mother how we can give a hope, and what should we all do together to help understand and find a cure. Maybe the students, and especially the college students and the research in all across our Chicago area, those who are watching this program, maybe they will be the one who take up the research and find the cure. That is one of the purpose of bringing these two guests of ours. So ladies and gentlemen, before anything, let me introduce each one of them, and then we will go into a general questioning, and then we try to understand together as they explain to us what it entails, because they are the ones who are going through. And then we will see what is the latest research happening and how our area doctors are doing here in this country, what's happening around the globe, what is happening in the gene therapy, what is happening in the artificial intelligence. Is that helping? What are the things that are coming to help our children who have no voice? And these two guest of ours accepted our invitation and have come to Chicago viewers to talk to Chicago viewers. We are especially thankful to them and welcome Dr. Yuli for coming to our studios, and also Esther Kuchipuri. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and coming and speaking to our viewers about this disease, not a disease, but disorder, maybe we call it, about autism. Let me introduce Esther first, and then we'll go into the questioning. Esther is an attorney and a business owner, wife, and a devoted mother. She graduated with the BA in English from Tufts University, earned the degree of Juris Doctor from the Benjamin N. Cardozo School of Law, and is a former member of New Jersey Bar. She clerked for the late Honorable Fred Kaiser, Jr., the Justice of the South Carolina in the Supreme Court of New Jersey, and pursued the career in the family law. Thereafter, Esther has been involved in our community. She spoke at the United Nations in 2008 regarding the human rights for Christians and others in India. Esther took a break from the practice of law in 2009 to fully devote herself to her youngest child, Jordan, who is on autistic spectrum. Her choice has proven to be a rewarding experience, as she has been afforded the opportunity to witness her daughter's consistent progress and development. As such, she's extremely passionate about autism and autism awareness. Since then, she has started a blog called Mixtape Mommy, which chronicles her autism journey with her family. Our blog has afforded her the opportunity to be published several times and given her a platform to interact with the other parents who are navigating the autism spectrum. Esther is very involved with all things related to autism in the Hillsborough, New Jersey community, which is where she resides with her husband Solomon, son Benjamin, and daughter Jordan. One of her great passions locally is her involvement with the special needs church services called Joyful Noise, which is sponsored by local Lutheran Church. Attorney Esther will also discuss why child autism should not be considered as a mere difference, but as a disability. Let me introduce the next guest of our. Next guest is Dr. Yuli Chetrupalli. Welcome again. Dr. Yuli Chetrupalli is an emergency physician in San Francisco Bay Area. Dr. Yuli is a researcher and innovator focusing on emerging medicine at the Kaiser Medical Group, connecting people and technology. Dr. Yuli is also specializing in clinical intelligence, emergency science, and technology. Dr. Yuli is a father of a young woman with autism who is passionate about finding a solution for the current epidemic of autism, and advocate for the Autistic Society of America in San Francisco Bay Area. He is a member of Society of Physician Innovators of San Francisco Bay Area. Dr. Yuli is very active blogger in emerging medicine, technology, and also social media. If you see some of the linkage, if you go, he's always there commenting on the technology, especially in regard to the artificial intelligence and how it is helping the medical sciences and so on. His topic, he will be covering from the medical as much as the research is available. His connection with the autism started about 20 years ago when his daughter Siri was diagnosed with it. Currently, he serves the autism community through his involvement with Autism Society of America, an autism advocate organization, and Wings Learning Center, School for Children with Autism. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Global Philosophy. We are now topping a special topic. The topic is autism awareness and the child rights, the autistic child rights. How can we involve and how can we provide a voice? There is no voice for these children. These children are living in the silent world. Do we understand? The children, they can be recognized. If we recognize, can we be gentler? Can we be kinder? Can we be understanding? Can we be supportive? Can we embrace and love those children who cannot speak? Especially I'm appealing to the law enforcement to know what autism is. If they go into a house and they see autism, if they cannot recognize autistic child, then there may be a lot of problem for us. So it is an autism that everybody should know. It's everybody's business. And this reason that let's get into the subject and understand. Either one of you can tell us for our viewers, what is autism? First you may go doctor and from the medical point of view, and then Esther as a mother you can tell us. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Regi. Autism is a brain disorder that a lot of children have that are born with it, that are living with it, and that will be there for the rest of their lives. It is also called as autism spectrum disorder, mainly because there are so many varieties of autism, levels of disability in this spectrum. So you may see one kid with autism and the next kid will be very different. Autism is a very wide and a very different kind of a disability that we have ever seen, and it is increasing. That's the scary part.
So autism is a neurological disorder.
Yes.
And then is it caused by hereditary or is caused by genetics or is it environmental or chemical?
There are multiple causes, but we don't know the exact cause. There are multiple reasons why kids might become autistic, but we don't know the exact risk factors. Obviously there's genetic research that says that relatives are at a higher risk of getting autism, especially siblings or kids. Autism does run in families, although it's, right now it is 1 in every 68 births is an autistic child. Autism could be, some research shows that it could be certain medications that are given during pregnancy, but also that is very rare. There are some genetic syndromes like Fragile X syndrome where autism is fairly common. And another part of research that says that the parental age may be related to that. But none of these will explain 100% why children do get autism.
Esther, you come up with a different angle than you consider autism is not difference, but it is disability. Can you explain and how did you come to that?
Sure. Well, for some people, it is just a difference. For a lot of people, though, it is a disability. I think people, the way that autism has been presented in the mainstream media, it has been hyped to be something that is just a behavioral difference. From what I've seen, as the mother of a child on the spectrum, it is a disability in that it impedes my daughter's ability to live like most people live. She has trouble communicating. She may have trouble communicating for the rest of her life. Although her cognition is intact, there are things that she will always have trouble processing, based on what I can see thus far. And it isn't...
What happened?
I don't know.
Is that clear?
Is that what you said?
Oh, okay.
Everything's good, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, what we want to do is we just want you to restart where you started.
Just start the last question.
Right, you
Yes.
can re-ask
Okay.
the question and we'll come to it.
Because might be the Parathon does. So yeah, that's
Is it okay
correct.
now?
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
Good catch, thank you.
All right, not a
So
problem.
I'll start the question with you.
Yeah, just do the question over.
Okay, you want me to say now or
Wait, hold on.
or when the light comes?
Hold on.
Okay. So what happened was your long hair, so I hear,
No, it's
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, see that it does not come on the mic.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's a very good catch, they did it. Yes,